Namaste. Professor Raghavendra Prasad Tiwari ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor, and my good old friend and well-wisher, Professor Sushma Yadav ji, a renowned educationist, all my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. I express my heartfelt thanks to Professor Tiwari ji while discussing on many issues, especially on opening of new departments in the Central University of Punjab. I requested Vice Chancellor in this juncture, better we are all here. I would like to talk to young friends in the university. Thank you, sir. Immediately you have made it possible, and your introduction to the subject is so good. It is almost, you have not opened a window, you have opened a gateway. The strength of our nation is in our mother tongue. And if anybody says that another biggest strength of our country is agriculture. Another biggest strength is our social fabric. In a classroom of 40, 60, there will be at least 6 students from 6 religions, 4 or 5 language background, heterogeneous background, maybe 50% girls and boys, maybe third gender 1 or 2, declared or undeclared, agriculture background, first generation learners, rural background learners who from first standard to 6th standard, 7th standard has never gone to school but passed the 7th standard, and now he or she is pursuing their higher studies. Many social scientists of our country now, they are talking about the loss of education in pandemic, for which I am totally against. The rural students of our India, they never lost education, even in pandemic or another double pandemic, because learning process from in Indian society, rural background society, children of farmers, starts from our childhood. The girl student, the girl who after 5th or 6th standard, 4th standard, she try to learn make rotis, try to make chapatis, try to make sabji. She will clean the chulha or cow shed, will try to help her father while sowing, while cultivating, while cutting the paddy or gehu. The time has come down. We have to redefine what is education. Definitely, English speaking is not education. My mother tongue is Kannada. Speaking in Kannada is not education. Speaking in Malayalam, it is not education, or same with Punjabi. See, out of Punjabi, out of my mother tongue Kannada, how I can express my innovative ideas regarding to make roti, to clean chula, to burn the lantern, to clean the cow shed, to make the milk more costly. How productions can be enriched out of this 1 liter milk. Where to sell, where not to sell, when to sell with more price, when price will come down of milk. This is education. Baniyas in Indian society are most educated people because they know the art of selling. They are not selling. They means anybody who are seller. They are not selling their commodity because of the quality. Because it is supported by Big B in TV ad. They are selling their commodities because of their lucrative language. They enhance the quality of milk commodity through their elusive language, beautiful language, मीठी बातें. Somehow 20 years before, I wrote an article in Hindi, Baniya ki Boli. Maybe before 2014, maybe 7 years I worked with the Indian advertisements where I learned a little, but learned many more experiences, exposures of how to make language capable to sell anything. गाय का गोबर को भी सोने के भाव में कैसे बेचना है, ये भाषा की बहुत अद्भुत ताकत है भारत में. Today I would like to synchronize my ideas about learning, unlearning and relearning. Hindi, English, political science, sociology, economics, scientific studies like chemistry, physics, biology, botany, they lost their importance. There were days in India that if a boy or a girl got first class gold medal in chemistry, she will get a job. What is that job? Teacher job. What is that job? Associate professor job. Yeah, lab assistant, demonstrator. So the limitation of a subject, chemistry, is only to make a teacher, or it is beyond that? Is chemistry is connected to this fabric or not? If chemistry is connected to chashma or not? Chemistry is connected to making medicine? Chemistry is connected to my scooter tire, cycle tire, four-wheeler tire? Chemistry is connected to my cough syrup or not? If so, the expendable dimensions of chemistry has to be understood by teachers, not students. We have to understand how we can stretch chemistry, how I can stretch Hindi, how I can stretch anthropology. I can make many more opportunities in political science. And these things, NEP has taught me all subjects who are being taught in school, colleges and universities and researches as well as research institutions, they are interlinked. We have to learn the interlinkages of subject. I am PhD in Hindi. Sir is PhD in science. So another sir is PhD in law. But how law is connected to sociology? Why my tribe in Karnataka, in India, was declared by English people, colonial people, as criminal tribe? It has to be studied by law, or it has to be studied by a professor in Bengali or in Punjab. the most educated people are highly capable to deceive the society. The less educated people may have a capacity to deceive for a small amount. It has to be studied by only law? No. Law can also study. It can be studied by anatomy also. It can be studied by psychology also. Or it can make because now I'm working on, I'm learning from a good economist that psychological economics. Because psychological economics is related to consumerism, consumer psychology. Why consumer behavior is most unpredictable. The quality and consumables, they are not connected now. We know that the commodity is not good, it is not durable, but we are going to purchase. Why? Our behavior they have been changed. So these things, we are all teachers, that's it. I may be a Hindi, you may be a law, you may be a political science, you may be economics, you may be studying tissue culture, you may be studying agriculture, horticulture, animal husbandry. All subjects are one. That we have to learn. And as a teacher, we have to learn, believe that we are here to make wonders. By thinking, working on cross-cutting cultures, yes, I can only make it. That we have to learn. If I learn, I can teach my students, I can train my my students. Even teaching has gone, lost its sanctity. Now we have to train our students. We have to train our children. One female cat, if you are an observer, the mother cat will teach her children all types of life skills. How she is teaching? Whether this mother cat is Harvard educated? No. Then how she is teaching all how to catch, how to fight, how to snap it, how to eat, how to play, how to climb the tree? It means the art of living is always there with everybody, with snakes, even lions, even tigers, even elephants. The older psychology used to, it has been said that the human being is the finest creature of the world. That's wrong. That's wrong. Every creature is the best creature of best prize of the world. Only thing is, we can express, we can talk, we can write, we can convince, or we can very easily confuse the people. The capacity of convince and confuse is only with a human being. So, human behavior, languages, science, music, art, culture, yoga, agriculture, greatest mistake our elders have done, that they made agriculture into many, knowledge of agriculture into many species like agriculture, horticulture, animal husbandry, floriculture, and we are all children of agriculturists, or we may be practicing agriculture even today. We know at the same time in our farms, we practice all these things at a single way, single time, without any training, because training is from our parents, training is from our servant who is looking after our cows, our hen, or buffalo, or our dogs. So, we have to just open our heart and head to learn the skills who are inherent in every subject. Thanks to Modi ji, he is talking about the land experience should come to labs, and lab experiments should implement on land. Whether we are ready? If we are ready, we have to learn all these things. We have to learn the dynamics of our subject, dynamics of our other subjects. Other subjects we need, Once I used to tell my students of Hindi literature, तुमने एमए कर दिया ना, अब हिंदी पढ़ना छोड़ दो, आपको हिंदी नहीं पढ़ना है, हिंदी बोलना लिखना आता है ना? यस, आता है. Then study psychology, study economics, read English novels and literature, watch English movies, Hindi movies, Kannada movies, Malayalam movies, understand economics, observe the society, so that Premchand will be very clear and vocal when, with all exercises and experiments, if you will revisit Premchand, Godan will be very clear. So this is the approach which I am talking. I never studied all these things in books, but I got an experimental dimension through studying many literature, languages, as well as problems faced by the society, the strengths who are unused in society. The strength of society, they are unused by academia. This we have to learn. What is that? Unlearn. Unlearn is कि I am from a tribal background, that I have to unlearn. I am from a rural background, I have to unlearn. I am from a women background, I have to unlearn. We are from political science background, we have to unlearn. I have to study only political science, I want to teach only political science, I have to write only political science. You have to unlearn, because all subjects are interconnected. Botany people knows about this. In forest, the land may be slow, the top of the tree will get very less water, the slower part, the tree in the slowest part will get more water. But the development of the in-between trees and the top tree and the lowest tree are equal. Why? Their roots are interconnected. Internally they are supporting. Since afternoon I am unable to recall the name of the botanist who was a daughter of a fire watcher. While working with her father, she started working on it. Now she is a renowned botanist. She wrote about this. They are interlinked. Trees are interlinked. Trees are internally support each other. One can see coconut trees. Coconut trees, they need only two most important elements. One is water, another is sunlight. If we put two coconut trees, maybe very nearer 5 feet, usually we plant them 20 feet distance, 5 feet, they will not go straight, they will go slant to get sunlight properly. So what we are learning from these, trees, and we are, our science has proved they don't have any speech. They may not care to each other, but they are talking. They are supporting each other. And, in my mother tongue Kannada literature, there is an ethics of trees. There is one book, Ethics of Trees. What is that ethics? Till now, not a single person is died because of fall of nariyal. Because of fall of coconut, not a single person is, it is a record, is dead. How it is possible? In my, in 91, I made one farmhouse in Dharwad. Now I left it to my brother. There I planted 100 coconut, very tall, arsikare tall coconut trees. Not a single fruit will not fall on us. I have seen, immediately after my passing, after a minute, it will fall. Before a minute, it will fall. Who has directed? Just try to understand. None has directed. It is the ethics of a tree. It is a morale which is inherited by a tree. These things we have to learn from Prakriti, Mother Nature, and we have to learn that human is a selfish animal. It's not so. It's not so. If it is, human is a selfish animal. Many poor people we can observe in this society. In Tamil Nadu, you might have seen in social media, a 90 years old Amma, grandmother, she is poor. Every day she is making 100 idli and sell idli for 10 paisa. So is it not the lesson to you and me? This is the lesson. And at the same time, especially management experts, management department, economics department, we have to learn that while BBA, in the classroom making syllabus of BBA, MBA, BCom, we make syllabus experts, examples from world-class leaders. Examples of world-class leaders, how they built their empire by investing $5. That's fine. But neighborhood success stories are there not in Punjab? Neighborhood success stories. This neighborhood I have taken from NEP 2020. Neighborhood skills. NEP talks about neighborhood skills. Neighborhood success stories will tell the neighborhood education, neighborhood psychology, neighborhood skills, neighborhood industries, neighborhood home industries, neighborhood PT, neighborhood daya, neighborhood religion, neighborhood hard-working style. How Green Revolution, Green Revolution was successful in Punjab. First, it was successful in Punjab. Is it successful because of Punjab men are hard-working people? No. Punjab women are hard-working people, so it is successful. White Revolution is successful in India, first in Gujarat. It's only because of, again, women. Who has to study it? Who has to make syllabus on it? Who has to deliver in classrooms? You teachers, being teachers, all of us. Another one, Wi-Fi revolution. Now we are in the phase of Wi-Fi revolution. You go anywhere in Hyderabad, Pune, Bengaluru, if 100 people are working in an office, definitely 60 people will be women. Minimum 60 will be women, sometimes it is 90%. So, technological revolution is successful in India is because of women enforcement. Everywhere in central universities, where in Amarkantak we have seen, girls are 70% and boys are 30%. 70% girls will attend class 80%, 30% girls will attend class 10%. It's very simple. Why girls are very successful, boys are little unsuccessful? It is only because of their participation in deliberations. These things we have to learn. I believe that you are excellent in your own subject, no doubt. But we have to learn our excellency to learn from others, to reach others, to share our knowledge system with other knowledge systems, to learn from other knowledge system how to make my knowledge system more relevant. I am not telling more enriched, more rich, very strong. No, your knowledge system is very strong. You have full of knowledge, but we have to learn how to connect it with other subject and other teachers and other domains. If a chance will be given to me as a person, I am going to make universities no departments. No departments. Then how? Only subjects. Anybody can express their interest to teach. Anybody can express their interest to research. It's possible. It's possible if we believe that what I learned is not sufficient. What he has learned is helpful to fill the gap of my knowledge system. It's sharing of knowledge, it's sharing of infrastructure, it's sharing of facilities and understanding the dynamics of others. At the same time, what is that relearning? The unpredictable tomorrow. Please ask yourself, after 2 years, after 5 years, what will be the concept of technology Wi-Fi? How mobile phone will serve our homes? We never ever thought of work from home. Now, many companies are happy to give freedom to their employees. You can work from home. Now, again, 38 to 40% people in Bengaluru, a survey which has been come that I am talking about that from in Deccan Herald, around say this percent of people are work from home, male and female, both of them. Now they are preparing their food, they are making their homes, they are preparing their children to go to school, they will make arrangement to buy medicine, they will go for gym, they will go for yoga, they will go for a walk. Again education, a new dimension should come. How education facilitate the people who are work at home? From a single window, education should be able to provide them the nutritious food, to provide them yoga service, health service, medicinal service, medical checkups, their children to school, take care of them, and back to home, their snacks, their working time, their homework time. Is it possible education is capable to cater the needs of the society? And you and me has to think of all these things. How the dynamics of society will change. The consumerism has changed thousandfold. The concept of home has been totally changed now. Booking hotels in guest house or hotels, you need not to go to the hotel. And to have a evening snacks with masala dosa, we need not to go to restaurant and Zomato can serve us. We can call the taxi at our doorstep by putting one call message to the concerned person. We can pay the bill, electric bill, phone bill, medical bill, this bill, that bill, only because of the help of technology. How education is able to incorporate the dynamics of our society, unpredictable society, unpredictable tomorrow, and unpredictable technology. Another most important, unpredictable industries. We teachers are famous to neglect the industry. We never think that industry is part of our syllabus. I would like to give one personal anecdote. Please don't think otherwise. 2 years before, I have taken charge to establish Central Tribal University, Andhra Pradesh. It is like another Bhatinda, backward area, Uttarandhra of North Andhra Pradesh. 3 most backward districts dominated by tribes, 7 MLAs and 1 MP, and 32 tribes are there in that vast area. I surveyed the neighborhood skills. There are 30-40, but 10 are most important. 10 skills I only, because in my university, I am going to, on 20th, I am going to complete my 2 years. I am the only permanent employee. No registrar, thank you. No finance officer, no controller of examinations, not a single teacher. But university is going. Since 2 days, sir, our external audit people have come. They said, sir, you are alone. How we can check? I said, why you are here to check Katti money? Check the files, check the balance, check the fees, check the disbursement of salaries and fellowships. Because we believe Vice Chancellor will not speak. The fileman will speak. The file is a man. He holds everything. He holds everything. He will speak everything. My EC asked me, it's very dangerous. You can defer their entering into university. I said, no. Let them come. They will teach us a lesson and understand. My intentions are very clear. If your intentions are clear that I have to make wonders, I am here in Punjab Central University to make wonders. I am not here to serve here 2 years. Another graveyard will be looking, I will go down there. I am sorry to use graveyard. Teachers are not cows or buffaloes or nilgai. We teachers are here to make wonders. Where to make wonders? Is it possible to make wonders in JNU? Is it possible to make wonders in Hyderabad Central University or DU or Banaras? No. Abundant aspects, chances are available in Punjab Central University. The strengths of society, the weakness of society, the challenges of society will strengthen me. This you have to believe, and this relearning process of subjects, relearning process of industries, how to make part of our syllabus classroom from industry. What are the neighborhood industries? For example, cashew nut industry in our area. Smallest units to biggest units. Then I submitted a report to our Honorable CM that we, as well as Andhra Pradesh Small Scale Industries Development Corporation, we can work together. How to work? This cashew nut now we are polishing, packing, and we will send it to Gujarat. Gujarat is, for what they are famous. From pre-independence to today, India is ruled by Gujaratis only. Maybe Gandhi, maybe Jinnah, maybe Patel ji, maybe Modi ji. In future, maybe Shah ji, I don't know. The clarity, the business ideas from, they purchase A-class cashew nut from Andhra Pradesh, 1 kg for 600 rupees. Out of 1 kg cashew nut, they will make 10 kg sweets. So 600 after transportation, the cost will become 800. After processing, it will become 1000 rupees. After mixing all ingredients, it will become 2000 rupees. Once it is packed and sold, the price is 20,000. There is one new university has come up in Vadodara, logistics, Gati Shakti Vishwavidyalaya. So they formed a small advisory. Accidentally, I am also there. Then online I spoke about that Gati Shakti means not only trucks, not only rail, not only ships, not only air. Gati Shakti means motels, hotels roadside. The cleaner, the puncture person should clean the vehicle, make the puncture, not spending extra 1 minute. Clean the vehicle, only spending 20 minutes, the assigned time. These subjects should be introduced in the university. How it is possible? If we make this university vivid dimensional, many more scopes, even cuisine, making cuisine and distribution of cuisine should be the part of this university. Not only that, this part of this university also. Many of us, now making cuisine is redefined. Need not to be prepared by women. It should be very tasty, juicy, even prepared by men like you and me. So, this subject, if it is introduced, Indian culinary art, Punjabi culinary art, these things we have to learn and relearn. Making syllabus, if a chance is given to me, I would like to make syllabus, it should not be written. Only salient features should be given. The syllabus will be made in classroom by a teacher and participation of students. The inputs of students and the capacity of the teacher and inputs from neighborhood subjects will make syllabus, and examination should examination should be only written form only for 50%, 50% for hand-on experience. How we can make it? Your Vice Chancellor luckily is so flexible, because you have to play, you have to dance. Vice Chancellor, he and me will see your dance only. We can say your dance is very impressive, or we can make your dance more impressive. With these few words, I conclude here. I am very much happy that you are all, great teachers. You are all great because you are not older than me. You are great because you are very much younger than me. Options are open to change, learn, and change the world. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.